Right, just we hear from my guy and go back to a new Simpsons review. And if you didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. So the episode starts with Bart making faces at Lisa, telling him to telling their mom to stop, which Marge tells Homer to do something, and he's making faces at Santa's little helper and their cat, and he's like, stupid pets. And he's reading the papers, which he finds out there's a free trampoline, which he goes, destroys this car. He goes over to Krusty's house. He gets sprayed by the doorbell, and yeah, he pretty much offers to give him the trampoline, which, yeah, Krusty starts laughing, and right when he goes to leave, Krusty just looks out, and Bart seeing Homer jumping on the trampoline, and they start all jumping, and Marge is wondering if this is dangerous, which Homer is like, he's going to figure out a good thing for this, and we see this image thing, and Bart is paying the kids to jump on the trampoline, which Otto pretty much breaks his arm, or snaps his arm, so Bart having to snap his arm back into place. Then, yeah, all the kids are pretty much getting injured, and Marge is seeing that all the kids are getting injured. So we see all of these kids just all in pain. Which, yeah, Homer wants to give the trampoline back to Krusty, but he pulls out a gun and saying, just keep on driving. So he keeps on driving and tries to toss the trampoline off of a cliff, and it bounces on top of Homer, and he's like, if this was a cartoon, if this wasn't a cartoon, the cliff would not fall. But obviously, at nighttime, it starts to crumble and it falls. Homer is, of course, going to be doing extreme measures, which, yeah, does not end well. And he starts laughing maniacally. Bart gives him the idea to use a chain, look away for 3 seconds. Well, he counts at 5, and yeah, gets it tooken. And while they're in bed, Nelson and them are jumping on their cars. And Homer's saying, yeah, I knew it was a bad idea, but then starts, of course, blaming Marge, and Marge is wondering if she's, like, more of a, like, and they're wondering, well, and they're just thinking, like, nagging, pretty much, if she nags a lot, and she realized that she is nagging, which, yeah, she goes to Selma and Patty's, and she watches this clip of this guy that shows some different things, and yeah, she watches it, which we also see the guy that we saw a lot of times, pretty much having the Goodman come, and they watch it together, and they think that they figure out their situations, pretty much, which Marge is wondering where the brownies went, and if he ate all the brownies, and he confesses, and they have nothing to it, and Bart and Lisa, of course, are confused. Bart obviously riding on a chair, and everybody in Springfield at this conference, exactly, and he answers everybody's question, and tells them to close their eyes, and what they're hearing, pretty much. And tells Principal Skinner to pretend like this dummy is his mother and tell him what he really feels. Which, they get Bart up. And he then gets his parents up and tells everybody to be like Bart. A good example with Bart. Which, yeah, everybody's saying be like Bart, then be like Bart, then no. So, everybody starts to obviously do it, and Lisa is just really concerned about this. And yeah, the news guy just spraying his mouth with whipped cream, and Bart's sitting on an ice cream sandwich, which Santa's little helper eats off. Then at church, they instead of course, doing a sermon, the pastor just plays on the piano. And of course, everybody keeps interrupting Bart when he's trying to tell Principal Krabappel the answers. And he wants to spit off of the bridge, but everybody else is spitting on the bridge. And Lisa comes in all happy and and he's wondering why everybody's being like him. So he needs to figure out how to get his identity back. Which, there's a convincing do what you feel festival. Which, William is wondering, or is giving a speech of what he would do if he was president, mayor. Autos, directing traffic, parking, yeah. Everybody's having a good time. Smithers tells Mr. Burns that he loves him, but then he says his so. And Samuel and Patty, well, let's just say, thankfully we don't have to say which. Everybody's taking pictures, and Principal Skinner is saying what Bart would normally say. And yeah, the mayor pretty much making these announcements and stuff, and we have I Feel Good. Yep, the I Feel Good song that gets sung, which things start to go haywire, and yeah, animals are being released, getting upending release, and people are starting to argue again, and the pastor is wondering, why is God angry at them? And Oppo is saying, don't blame it on John or on Goodman, blame it on Bart. Which Bart runs, everybody chases him, Homer grabs him, and they're in this float, which ends up breaking, and they're leaving, and basically they're at home and talking about what the importance of the lesson it was, and Lisa was saying the good lesson was just to be yourself and don't take it in what other people would say. So a real nice message at the end of a real good episode. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I'd like one subscribe if you don't. Which one notifications turned on so much anything new, and let me know what y'all think. Until next one.